Good morning, Brianna. It's Tuesday. Okay, so today I really want to talk to you about Hufflepuffs. So here's the intro and get ready for a rant.
So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Alright, so before I really get into this, this is going to become a really hardcore Harry Potter rant, so just beware, I'm a nerd. And I'm also not making this to say that Hufflepuffs are the best house. I'm just saying that we deserve some respect. It's not fair. Okay, so I hear people making fun of Hufflepuff, and it just bothers me because they're not kidding. They really mean it. It's a big deal to me because I thought we were past the point in our lives where Gryffindor equals good and Slytherin equals bad, and everything else doesn't matter. So why should Ravenclaws and Slytherins be the only ones who get a second look? Why can't Hufflepuffs? So I'm going to use my prodigious English skills to to give Hufflepuff my own second look. So first of all, this was kind of hard to do because J.K. Rowling, God love her soul, did not write a lot about them. It's true. That is a valid point, and it makes me so mad. You know, if I had to have one thing that I did not like about the Harry Potter books, it would be that she just neglected us. It sucks. So it gives people a valid arguing point, but there are two things wrong with that. And first, that if that were true, that if J.K. Rowling didn't talk about it, that means that if you were in Slytherin, like if you get Slytherin to Slytherin, it must mean you're a douchebag, which is untrue because, you know, Harry almost ended up there. And second, if Harry never talks about Hufflepuff, it does not mean that it doesn't exist, or that J.K. Rowling didn't think about them. Because if that were true, like 12 people would be at Hogwarts. So here's what I can glean from various sources about Hufflepuff. So first, from the Sorting Hat, one of the quotes he says in his rhymes is, "You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil." Another thing, the common room is near the kitchen, so yay. Okay, at the Battle for Hogwarts, they were second only to Gryffindor with the amount of people who stayed behind to fight Voldemort. The Hufflepuffs show that they're not afraid to, get their claws out, and that they actually have, they have some gumption. Because if you remember in the second book, they get angry because they think Harry's trying to, eat them basically, and then in the fourth book they're mad because he's one of the other champions alongside their champion Cedric Diggory, and basically both times when someone amongst their numbers was threatened, they made life hell for Harry. And then last, and I think this is where I can just draw my conclusion about what I think about Hufflepuffs, is that at the founding of Hogwarts, Hufflepuff was the only house that accepted Muggleborns. So if you can imagine, that means it used to be a very eclectic place. It had people who, if Muggleborns had been allowed in other houses, would have ended up in like Gryffindor and Slytherin and Ravenclaw and all those things. And then it also means that it was the only place at Hogwarts where they could feel solidarity, and in a world where being pureblood is what matters. So here's what I think. That the house you end up in, it says a lot about the type of person you are, but it says even more about the type of people that you like to be around. Okay, so take Hermione, for example, to prove this point. If she had been sorted into a house based on her personality traits alone, she would have been put into Ravenclaw. She's brilliant. But in Ravenclaw, though it would have welcomed like her love of learning and things like that, that house is known for being cutthroat. And that's not a place she would have been able to excel. And Gryffindor was great for her because despite the teasing she gets for her know-it-allness, it was really celebrated for her talents in Gryffindor, and not really envied or tried to be brought down like she would have been in Ravenclaw. So people in Hufflepuff, they might be loyal and hardworking and all those things, but above all, they want the people that surround themselves with to become like a family. Hufflepuff is a place to call home. That's what Helga Hufflepuff and Pomona Sprout and Nymphadora Tonks and Cedric Diggory and Hagrid have in common: not being lame or dumb or boring. Am I boring? Am I dumb? And I'm certainly passionate about this. I'm so angry. I didn't do a Maya Smash while I said this though. Oh, I love Hufflepuff. Oh. So that was pretty cool. So leave me alone. I love being Hufflepuff, and I think people should give it a second thought. Besides, Hufflepuffs are excellent finders. I'm so lame. So lame.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll give you a quick update on my life. I got paid today, which was cool. I haven't been paid the whole time I've been working there, so that was kind of welcome. to say the least. I met a boy. I'm not going to tell you his name because this is going to go on the internet, but he's super nice. We've gone on 2 dates now. I think that's enough time for me to tell you I met someone. I can't wait for you to start posting videos. I look like I have a fake sister and I'm just sending her videos or something. No one believes me, so help me out here. Okay, well, I love you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Thursday, Brianna.